Hello and welcome back to Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. When we last left off, well, we convinced the surveying party here to leave this area alone. That's a good thing. And I jammed it. But the real reason we came here an altar. Offer to him who cannot see nor hear, your soul made of trees. Litany he seeks, to touch, to burn, for his eyes are dark, and his ears are blunt and wasted. Wisdom comes, and the bringer of gifts, and eyes that see far, from he who sees nothing. So, this is the beginning of the Ancient Gods quest. We already got the book, and we oversaw a poster that showed the order that you're supposed to do these in. We've come across a few altars, but this is the beginning of the tale. You can do the other ones, but if you don't do it in the right order, you won't be able to get the final reward, and I want that. It wants Litany, it gets Litany. We have received the blessing of Terrell, which moves our perception up even further. We got a perception of 19 now. Yeah, awesome. So we are going to become a firearms, essentially master. Oh, we've got 2 points. Let's see, what else do I want? We also gained 4 points into archery. That's not nearly as big of a bonus that I care about at the moment. Let's see. I'm just wondering if I want to increase my, yeah, I can increase my charisma up by 1. Actually, 1 second. Let me... Yeah, none of these increase my, charisma, so... Let's do that, and, next level will increase our persuasion. At some point we will go back to learning more intelligence so that we can start doing all of our other stuff.
What is it that you want of me? What can I answer for you?
Let's see, and you've got all the way up to Sanctuary, not bad. 15 there, so theoretically you might be able to increase. Okay, Dwarven Gauntlets and Eye Gear. Oh, you have learned how to do Eye Gear. Unfortunately, I believe this is as high as you'll ever get into either of these disciplines, which is annoying because I would love for you to get Helmet of Vision, but probably not. You'll probably focus on all of these as well as those. Yeah, Chukka. No, I think he's maxed out on essentially everything. He'll probably focus on health. Dodge and melee. Did you learn how to do... Okay, you've got Poison Cure and look at a bit of awareness. Not bad. Anyway, we will go from here, not back to Kantara, but to the next altar of the gods that we need to deal with, Luckily, this is not holy ground. Kedra stem. That's useful. And I'll just let you guys deal with this. Goodness! Woof! And more Cadrasim, which is useful. That's always the one that it's really hard to get your hands on, it seems. Jeez! Also, yeah, let's, because you made an offering to the god Terrell, you received his blessing. Yay! Golden Bear? Oh boy. Thank you, Virgil. Let's restore some fatigue there, folks. Okay, well, I just wanted to get here so I could save and then continue on. Bedekin Guards. Bedekin Villager. The Bedekin Village, a race of lizard folk. Hey! You seem the guy we're looking for? Please, help me! The elves sent me. What's happening here? These lizard men have captured and trapped me. I don't know what they plan to do with me, but I don't think I want to find out. Was there a battle? Did you provoke these creatures? No! I was merely hunting when they fell upon me. Called me a murderer and a betrayer. Tried reasoning with them, but they wouldn't hear nothing. They tied me up and brought me here. Please, get me out of this pit. Calm down. They have guards posted. What do you recommend? If you're a mage, you may have some spells that'll free me. If not, you can get some sort of rope and I can climb out of here, but you'll have to do something about the guards. Perhaps I'll speak with their leader, sort this out. I don't know. They seem fairly hostile towards what they call warm bloods. Anyone who's not a lizard such as they, be careful and tread lightly. I'll do that. Hold on. I'll get you out of here. Find Kitter Katar, chieftain. He will speak to one such as you. Okay. Many guards. I'd imagine you must be the chief. Warm blood betrayer, offspring murderer, what brings you here? What death do you bring? What lies will you tell? Karari stands before you. My power is greater than yours. I'm sorry, have we met before? I've never seen your kind. I know you, betrayer. I know all your faces, warm blood. All the same. All liars. Murderers. All bringers of death. Um, Listen, perhaps you should tell me what's going on here. You know, warm blood. Pits lined with the teeth of metal, nets to catch the women, your weapons of flash and pain. You hunt well the children and the old, but Kan Karari is no such easy target. Face me, warm blood. Pits with teeth, are your people being hunted? Hunted, yes, our women and our offspring, the old ones. Now Kan Karari will hunt. I have already captured the pale, sharp-eared warm blood, bound him with my power. You shall be next, and then Kan Karari will go to the warm blood tree village and burn it to the ground. You think the elf was hunting your people? You mean Sharp-ear? Pale warm blood? We capture him, sneaking into our swamps, planning more death with his weapons and his strange ways. But Kan Karari fell upon him, and my ways were greater than his. I brought him back here, tied like the fruit of the hunt. These Sharp-ear, did he attack you? No, but they come from the dark fens with weapons and powerful words. Why have they come? They have no trees, or they have their trees in their forests. Why do they come to our swamp? Always has been this way, and with the warm bloods, always wanting more, always bringing ruin. The elves, they brought the ruin? No, Sharp-ears have not killed Bedokan before, nor have they ruined their land. We are not easy prey, warm blood. A hunter in a different skin is still a hunter, and Kan Karari goes not quietly. He... Hold on a moment. Neither the elves nor I have done you harm. Yes, the words you speak are true, warm blood, but that does not mean you will not. Agreed. And I'm called Alyssa Relthus. And I am Kan Karari, chieftain of the Bedokan. What brings you to our village, warm blood? Have you come in defense of this elf? Perhaps. I really need to know what's happened here. You would hear our story? Very well. As I've said, the Bedokan have lived in the dark fens for as long as the seasons have turned, and for all the time we have kept to ourselves. We knew not of the elves, but they had harmed us not, and we accepted their natural place. But something happened. You said your people were hunted. Yes, 4 winters ago, warm bloods came to our swamp and set out things of death, and shot us with their weapons, and collected the bodies of the dead. Who were these warm bloods? You said they were not elves. They were like elves, but a little darker, and not as tall. They had no words of power, but they had strange weapons, and they rode strange beasts made of wood. I see, men in wagons. Where did they come from? From the south. They came from the south, and over the mountains and into the dark fens, and the lands cried out wherever they touched it. They knew not the way of the land, nor the cold blood ways, nor do they care. What did you say these men did with the bodies of your people? They skinned them, Alyssa. They skinned our elders and our children and our women, and they threw their remains into the swamp. No rites of passage, no guide to the Snake Fathers. Dear God, poachers, I am so very sorry, Kan Karari. I believe your words, Alyssa Relthus. Perhaps you are different. Perhaps you might be able to see the cold visions. I will regret having making war on all the warm bloods, but if there is even one like you among them, but I will do so nonetheless. Make war, but it's only these men. Yes, but there is a price in warm blood that must be paid. Men will die, then all of their offspring, until there are none left. Only this will quiet the fury of the Snake Fathers. Elves are warm-blooded. They will die as well. Please, you must allow me to convince you otherwise. How, Alyssa? I respect your words, I see the truth in them, but how could you deny the evils of what has been done against me and my people? Do you disagree that a price must be paid? No, but if you wage war on the Warmbloods, you will die. Perhaps you are right, but what is... I would expect you to say Warmbloods live in constant fear of death. We do not. We live in the reptilian dream of both sides, Alyssa. I think war is the only way. No, not all must pay the price. Let's first speak of the elves. Yes, let's speak of this. The snake and the lizard are both of the snake father. Both live in the reptilian dream. Men and elves are the same, of the warm blood, and therefore live by the same code. Well, the elves have their own code, different from that of men. What do you mean? Are they not smooth-skinned like men? Hunt with weapons and wear clothes and wear fancy warm? They seem to me to be the very same. No, elves live in trees. Men live in buildings of wood and stone. These are small things, small difference. I speak of, hearts and minds, the dreams of the warm blood. Is that the elves the same as men, in their hearts, in their words? No, you said elves have words of power. Men do not. No, I will not hear no more. War must be, unless... Wait, is there an alternative? What else can be done? You can pay the price demanded for the snake, Father Alyssa. If a warm blood was to kill those responsible, then I would have to wage war against them all. The cold-blooded will allow this retribution. If you kill these poachers, I will free the elf and turn from the ways of war. Will you do this? Okay, let me see this. I'll not become a murderer for anyone. Fine, leave here. I will make war. Okay, I messed that one up. 1 second while I figure all this out. Okay, I think maybe I've got it. Yes, we also have these words, Alyssa. These powers are old powers, tied to the waters and land. I see that elves have these powers, and yet they are warm blood. That's because they, too, are tied to the land. I see. There's power in your words as well, Alyssa Relthus. Perhaps you are correct about these elves. But what of these men? Why shouldn't Katar war against them? They're not a place for mercy in the reptilian dream. Why should Katar show mercy to men or forgive them? Are the murderers here seeking our forgiveness? No! Only the death will they understand. Fear and death. Help me understand the reptilian dream. We beat of one heart, Alyssa. We share the same knowledge, the same desires. To look into my eyes is to look in the very snake fathers. Do you understand? We are many, but we are one. Ah. Men are different, with different hearts. Some are dark. Ah, you say the warm blood heart is alone and beats alone. I can see why elves might be good, but men are evil. But how come some men are good and others evil? Is it the blood that flows in your vein not the same blood? Do you not dream the same dream? There is an important difference. Men's hearts make their dreams. Interesting, Alyssa. So these poachers, as you call them, they dream an evil dream, so they kill our people. But how am I to know that most men are not like them, and that you are alone in your dreams? If that were so, would they let one like me survive? No, nature is a harsh teacher. Even among the Badokan, there is one who does not hear the snake followers or see the cold vision, then he is cast out or destroyed. I think it would be the same among warm bloods. It is. Men are evil, but many more are good. Perhaps, then, it is only these poachers that Cancrai must make war against. If most men are like you, Alyssa, then perhaps the warm blood ways are good ways. I thank you for showing me this. I am grateful. And the elf, he'll go free. Yes, he's free to return to his home. Make sure to speak with him before you leave and tell him he may leave. I will make amends myself and send gifts to the elves of the forest. You have made peace with us, Alyssa. I'm glad to be of service. Tell me, Alyssa, why have you come to these strange lands? You are not of the forest elves, nor are you of the dark fens. What is it that brings you to us? It's a long tale. I know not of the things outside the dark fens, but the Badokan are warriors, and we love this land as no other. I offer you the strength of my people if you desire it. In the village there is one named Watermon. Speak with him, and if he so desires, you may take him on your quest. He is brave, and he knows the words of power. I'll speak with him. Good day to you, Cancrai. And luckily, we did see him a little bit earlier. Greetings, warm blood. I am Watermon. Cancrai told me to speak with you. Yes, then speak we shall. He offered your service, if you'd like to join me. Yes, I would join you on your quest. May the Snake Fathers walk with us. I must be off. So now we've got our latest party member. Unlike Gar, I'm definitely keeping this person, Warumon. We'll find out more about him next time. When we come back, more of Arcanum. Have a good one, folks.